Merry Christmas! Oh, wait, Happy New Year? No, that's over too. Well, I guess that means everyone is back on track at work and school. So take a break for the next few minutes. I'm Ashley Billington, and this is the Warmup. We have a great show for you today. There are huge district matchups to talk about, plus we have a new #1 in our boys' rankings. Also, we are giving out our first basketball bobblehead of the season, and I'll be giving you some insight on the candidates. But first, let's take a look at some of the best Friday contests that we'll have our cameras at. How do you stop Little Elm guard RJ Hampton? Well, Justin Northwest will have to find a way this Friday night. Hampton has already had a 50-point game this year and has been unstoppable on the court. For the Texans, Avery Anderson and the crew had a hard-fought victory against the Colony last week and will need a similar effort this week. South Garland ran the gauntlet during non-district play, but it may have toughened them up for a run at the 10-6A title. The Colonels are led by best friends Chris Harris and Tyrese Maxey and shouldn't see too much competition in district play, except for Friday night's opponent, Wiley. The Pirates are ranked in the top 25 and bring an eager squad to South Garland Friday. And the girls' side of things, if anyone is going to slow down Mansfield-Timberview during the regular season, it might be Mansfield Legacy. Harmony Turner is consistently putting up over 25 points a game, and the Broncos will need that kind of point total against the Lady Wolves. Timberview still only has one loss and has been a nightmare matchup for any team it faces. Also, as a side note, check out North Crowley this Friday against Arlington Lamar. The Panthers are a top 10 team in the state and recently won their 600th game in school history. All of them coached by Tommy Brackle. Wingstop Inside High School Sports is on at 3 p.m. on Sunday this week due to the NFL playoffs. Plus, we'll give out our first basketball bobblehead of the year. Here are 3 of the candidates. Myra Gordon of LD Bell has had a tremendous junior season, and it continued last Friday in a loss to Richland. Gordon put up 23 points, and if it wasn't for early foul trouble, she could have scored more, as she was unstoppable on the offensive end. The state's #1 4A team, Wilmer Hutchins, took down Lincoln last Tuesday behind the play of Dariel Empey. He scored 27 points in a variety of ways as the Eagles shook off the Tigers 80-61. And finally, RJ Hampton went off again this past Friday night in Denton. The junior put up 42 points in the Lobos' 30-point win. Hampton has already collected 2 bobbleheads, and we'll be looking for a third this week. Let's take a look at how the rankings shook out after our boys' #1 squad was upset last week. With Allen losing at home to Jesuit, our new #1 is the Denton Guyer Wildcats. Guyer took down 2 district foes to jump to #1. Duncanville is now at #2. Jamius Ramsey put on a show against Skyline as they won twice last week. Allen drops to 3, but watch out for Colorado State-bound Isaiah Stevens. He's proven to be hard to guard. #4 and 5 are 2 5A teams. Lancaster stays at 4, while Timberview bounced back with 2 wins last week to remain at 5. Timberview girls are still at 1, but they have a tough one with Legacy Friday night. Cedar Hill is our new #2 squad. They got 2 wins, including a victory over rival DeSoto last week. How about our new #3 this week, Prosper? The Lady Eagles are led by Jordan Oliver, who scored 51 points in 2 wins last week. They are followed by Duncanville at #4, who dropped from 2 after a loss to Skyline. And speaking of Skyline, they are our #5 team with a big win over the Pantherettes. Now it's time to cool it down. Southlake Carroll's Lady Dragons head basketball coach Robin McCourt's husband, Jeff, underwent brain surgery on January 5th. Jeff has been fighting glioma since 2009. Though Coach McCourt is a new head coach to South Lake Carroll this season, her team has shown their love and support multiple times on social media for Jeff and his fight. This one, after weights, has to be my favorite. Over the last weekend, the All-American games were played. A few of our friends got to play in the Adidas All-American game, and we found this na-na gem. For all things high school sports, follow all of our social media accounts. We have Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. The handles are right here if you need some guidance. These accounts will get you ready for the one and only Wingstop Inside High School Sports at a special time this week, Sunday at 3 p.m. due to NFL playoffs. It's hosted by Paul Jones on NBC5. It's going to be a great weekend of basketball. I hope you're as ready as we are. I'm Ashley Bullington, and thank you so much for watching the Warm Up.